this is a big day for East Carolina, too. Little push off there, going the opposite way. It's their big alumni day, and Heather Macy was very emphatic about bringing back the alumni and engaging them back into the program again once she got here to East Carolina. A lot of the alumni coming in yesterday afternoon, talking to the team, having conversations with the team about careers and life, and a lot of those players, former players, are here tonight. So the Pirates want to go down and fight in any way they can and really make their mark for the alum here as well.
They will keep possession. Foul on Mariah Jefferson, so she and Tuck now each with 2 for UConn. I know if you went here, you would have laced them up and played in that alumni game today. I know it.
Well, and one thing Coach Macy said, when you meet your alumni here today, be respectful. Some of them are very old, and yeah, I would have had that type of scenario going on for sure.
Program that's been to 2 NCAA tournaments, the last one in 2007.
Really done. Heather Macy's done really amazing things and talk about changing the culture. You know, Gino changed the culture at Connecticut. It took them 10 years to win their first national championship. Heather Macy's done the same thing here at East Carolina. Clean house that first year. You know, a team that only won 16 games her first season. But she has definitely changed the culture here for the Pirates and where the future of this program is heading. They played in, what, 2 or 3 different conferences the first time that they were around in this league when she took over?
Yeah.
That's difficult.
Second year in the American. Last year, another 20-win season. They have the ball after the turnover by UConn, the 4th for the Huskies. Laramie trapped. And now Toure provides the help. Shot clock down to 9.
Toure's got a great shot from the outside. You see it, her little quickness there to get to the basket.
The speed of Khadijah Toure, now with 5 points. Transfer from Oregon State.
Elusive there with that speed and a charge call.
Moving screen, Napheesa Collier of UConn.
Yeah, we talk about having the speed and being elusive and knowing when to turn it on and turn it off. We talked about that with Mariah Jefferson. You just saw the same thing on the flip side there from Toure.
Right now, Gino Auriemma sticking with 4 of his starters, plus Collier is in for Samuelson. Laramie will go to the line. Fouled on the way up, and that's the second back-to-back fouls on Collier. Now, Gino Auriemma, we mentioned this at the top. Last game, he brings Stewart and Tuck and Jefferson, the big 3 off the bench. He is trying to find the right mix right now, and clearly it's been a great mix. But to get them feeling comfortable, whether it's the reserves who are in or the starters who are in, because March is right around the corner.
Well, and I think, you know, for Coach Auriemma, and we talk about this with a lot of different coaches around, it's not the same 5 all the time. You're always looking at your opponent and what the opponent's bringing to the table. So you want to be able to have players that match up properly all the time. And for UConn, obviously, they have the luxury of the versatility and the depth to be able to do that. East Carolina's changing up their defense here, going into more of a zone right now. They're trying to save some energy, but running around the floor right now, and watch the putback once again. That second chance opportunities off the zone.
Collier with her first basket. That was the first make for UConn that didn't have an assist attached to it. 9 assists on their first 9 baskets. Go figure. Payne fires over Stewart, and the rebound to Kia Nurse. Tuck commands it. Into the paint, quick release from Morgan Tuck.
It's amazing that she had a threat of a seam there.
Yeah.
To put that ball through off of a triple team and be able to get away from all the hands flailing to find her way to the basket for that hoop.
First basket for Tuck after missing her first 4 shots. 34-14 UConn. Corner tray and air ball. Well defended by Nurse. Jefferson to the rim, block shot. Jada Payne.
And one of the reasons why Jada Payne is being looked at so highly at the next level of play. That shot blocking ability from the backside. Mariah Jefferson has the speed, but Jada Payne says, this is my house, not here.
Leads the team with over 19 per game, but UConn leads it here in Greenville.
Oh, it's like they're always on television. What?
Saturday Overdrive on CBS Sports Network. That is Headgear in Overdrive. Time for tonight's Reese's Perfect Play. And let's give a cup to Mariah Jefferson and Katie Lou Samuelson.
Well, it could be a triple pack. Samuelson already with 15 points on the game. The quick movement up the floor. Don't dribble the basketball. Just pass it away. And Reese's happy to have 15 there for Samuelson.
You're going triple pack king size there.
Smokes.
Mariah Jefferson last year, Nancy Lieberman Award winner, nation's top point guard, and over 5.5 assists per game to lead a team that leads the country in assists. If you look at the Huskies, obviously disciplined, always looking to make that extra pass, but why are they so good at finding one another?
They're so good at finding one another because they work hard in practice to find one another. So when you get into the game setting, it makes it so much easier. They find the spacing. They have long arms. And look at this relentless effort off of the glass.
3 offensive rebounds for Napheesa Collier. And finally, one of them drops. 4 points to the freshman from Missouri. Ball knocked away. And a tie-up will give the ball back to UConn. Morgan Tuck, Gino Auriemma, coming off the injury, which she missed 4 games for knee soreness, played her 33 minutes against South Carolina, but then just 11 against Cincinnati in their last game. So he's trying to manage how much he plays before the games down the stretch really gain importance.
Well, and that goes back and forth for both teams. Nice job here on the cut by Tuck. But for both teams, as we get through the February Blues, the last weekend of the season here, and head towards the postseason tournament before the NCAAs, and that was something that Heather Macy said to us yesterday. You know, we have to manage the clock. We have to look at quarters, look at the media timeouts.
Taylor with the rebound. Stewart denies her. Pirates maintain, down 38-14. Gray inside to Payne, knocked away by Tuck. Stewart can handle. Sanaya Chong is fouled by Laramie. That's her first. And now Sanaya Chong, the junior from Ossining, New York, will go to the line. Her career best was in UConn's last loss. You have to go back to November of 2014 when they lost at Stanford. She had 20 in that one. Never miss a moment of college basketball with the CBS Sports app. Every play, every score, every game, and every highlight right as they happen. Download the CBS Sports app now.
Chong getting an opportunity a little bit earlier this year in January against Tulsa when Jefferson was down, and that's, you know, being ready for your opportunity. Doesn't matter what team you play on, you're going to get your shot. And how you shine is really the difference of how much PT you get back down the road after that.
Jefferson slings it out. Stewart will try it. Collier, not enough reach that time. Payne the other way. Taylor cleans up and scores.
And how about the pitter patter there? You can feel the defense coming on you, but staying focused is Taylor. You know, it's the 1-2 punch for East Carolina right now. With Gray, with foul trouble. Taylor and Payne have to pick up that offensive prowess for them.
Tuck ducks in, off the mark. Tough shots in this first half for Morgan Tuck, now 2 of 8.
And it was actually Taylor, the last meeting between these two teams, that had a pretty darn good game. I mean, she had 12 and 7, 3 assists. Again, the complexion of the team was a little bit different back then, but you know, with what they have on the floor, as Holston lights it up. Holston's a good story too. You know, she's playing really undersized right now on the floor against some pretty tall UConn players. She's going to face that issue down the stretch and into the American tournament.
6 feet, forced into the post, and after Stewart got down in the post, she will now go to the line. Fouled by Toure. It is all hands on deck, always against UConn, but when you're down to 7 players dressing, a couple of players in foul trouble, that really becomes the case. Samuelson has scored 15 in the first quarter, back in along with Gabby Williams. Brianna Stewart already with 9 points and 7 rebounds. She said this in coming to venues like East Carolina. This was after going to Chattanooga earlier this year. The Huskies want to make sure that they put on a good show, and Stewart said it's a big deal because, like Joe DiMaggio said, you don't know who's watching me play for the first time. They want to always be at their best, no matter the venue. Laramie short, and there's Jefferson for the board.
Well, that goes back to putting on the UConn uniform. You have that UConn across your chest. Nice charge there taken, and a good job by Two-Way once again for the Pirates, doing it on the offensive side and then doing it on the defensive side. This is a hustle stat, the type of hustle stat that you have in your locker room posted. What type of stats are you going to bring in tonight? Yep. Nice job by Two-Way there.
A lot of pride for this Huskies program. Trying to capture the American regular season title tonight. And this is going the other way. Steps on Taylor. Heather Macy's team, turnovers were the issue in the first meeting. UConn scored 39 off 24 East Carolina giveaways. Right now, 2 and change to go. Number 1 team in the country, leading East Carolina 42-19. Trying to extend their win streak, the 3rd longest in the history of women's college hoops, to 63. Jefferson on the attack. Left it off, and it's going the other way. Offensive foul, the 3rd foul on Moriah Jefferson.
And again, the hustle stat. Holston coming in, doing a nice job, really taking a hard pounding there from Moriah Jefferson.
East Carolina shooting 24% here in the first half. They've been led by Laramie and Toure, each with 5 points. Rainmaker not there for Laramie. Stewart could not handle for UConn.
And a wise move there by Taylor. Didn't have the numbers. Bring it back out. Set up your half-court offense. Get some motion going in that offense. Come off of those screens hard.
Almost knocked away by Nurse. Instead, it's scooped in by Taylor. And another steal, Toure. Toure attacks, leans in, and scores. But it's waved off. Joe Vasili says traveling. Nonetheless, the Hall of Fame coach of 10 national titles doesn't have the appearance of a Hall of Fame coach all too pleased right now.
He's telling his players to come back up, put some pressure on the basketball. And this was something that Gino had talked to us about in the shoot-around today. Changing things up, keeping his players sharp by doing different things that are going to prepare them for the next round of play.
Final minute, first half. Stewart on the cut before the shot.
Laramie trying to hold on there. She knew she got beat. Grabbed Brianna Stewart from behind.
Coming up on AT&T at the half, Adam Zucker, Doug Gottlieb, Seth Davis, John Rothstein will break down our first half and update the latest from around college basketball. UConn shooting it at 48% here in the first half. That number's come way down after the good start. Stewart with a touch, and she lost it on the entry from Williams.
A little bit too far ahead over here. East Carolina be able to string a couple of buckets. Yes, it's a large deficit, but it'll give them some feel-good feelings as they head to the locker room here. See how they handle the last 24.
Payne, catch and shoot. Chong's got it. Now UConn can hold for the last shot with 15 seconds remaining. Chong steps up, in and out. And now East Carolina with 5 seconds to work with. Payne sees the clock. On the attack. Wild shot to end the first half. And number 1 UConn leads it in Greenville, North Carolina, 42-21 over the Pirates. Halftime here from Williams Arena. And coming up after the break, it's AT&T at the halves. 21-point lead for UConn here on CBS Sports Network. Always a show when the number 1 team in the country comes to town. Second half about to begin. Let's take a look at our 5-hour energy first half stats for UConn and East Carolina.
Well, and for UConn, shooting 46% from the floor right now. Many of those points coming from the paint. Thus the reason that they have the advantage there. And while they have the advantage on the boards, 22-19, I can assure you that in the locker room at halftime, Gino Auriemma talked to his team about the fact that they gave up 11 offensive boards that led to 8 points for East Carolina. We talk about sharing is caring. 11 assists on 13 buckets made. We saw that in part right off the bat. First bucket made of the game, reversing the basketball. On the flip side for East Carolina, they need to continue to communicate because UConn's going to fluster them in the lanes as Jada Payne gets set to inbound the basketball for the second half.
Alongside Leah Secondo, Ahmed Cohen, and our CBS Sports Network crew from Greenville, North Carolina. We saw some fight from the Pirates at the end of that first half. Payne took a step and now works it out to Taylor. Scoop shot, no, and Stewart brings it down for 9th rebound. One shy now of a double-double. Jefferson gets the nod to start this half, picked up 3 fouls in the first.
And in case you joined us late, moved into second tonight, Breanna Stewart, for the blocking abilities there. 6 already in this game, which is a career mark against East Carolina. The previous was 5.
She is the only player in NCAA history with 300 career blocks and 300 career assists. Spin for Taylor, off the mark, and UConn with the basketball. Huskies were 2 for their last 10 to end the second quarter. Stewart separation, that was easy. Gives Samuelson the assist.
You know, that's the one thing that separates UConn from the rest of the country. The separation that they get.
Yep.
The quickness that they have to be able to find that separation on the floor and the gaps in the defense.
And a turnover. Here comes Jefferson. Good luck catching the speedster from Texas. We talk about UConn's efficiency. They lead the country in scoring and in assists. The open shots are a result of so much work on the offensive end. Step back for Laramie. Last touched by the Pirates.
Yeah, Breanna Stewart looking for the basketball, calling for the ball, working off of Jada Payne here and getting positioning. That starts at the free throw line and above for Connecticut in their offense, and that's where they're most elusive. shaking the defense from the free throw line area, imaginary all the way across.
A lot of contact inside. Payne tangled up there with Stewart, and this one against Jada Payne. That's her second. Earlier, Taylor picked up her third, and Gray is playing with 3 for East Carolina. Stewart off the curl, gets her own rebound, and goes right back to work. And now we'll go to the stripe.
And you know what, Ed? That started from the inbounds play. UConn bit East Carolina on that play because Breanna Stewart kind of hesitated a second before she came back into the action. And thus, the defense forgot all about Stewie as she made that second chance opportunity, and now the opportunity here at the free throw line.
Matchup nightmare. Simply put, Gino Auriemma, before she even stepped onto campus in Storrs, said she could go down as the best to ever play in the program. You talk about pressure and then handling the pressure. She's done that.
Well, and I think for Stewie, a lot of pressure on herself. If she doesn't come away with that fourth national championship, though she should think about herself as certainly it's a team thing. It's a team thing all the way down the line for Connecticut. But you know, there's a lot of pressure, and how you manage that pressure. And certainly, she's been able to do that, being back up again for the Wade Trophy and being talked about as one of the finalists once again.
Devon Gray launches and hits the first points of the Pirates since the break. Tuck. Stewart could not get the rebound.
And when you think about it, Gray's one of 3 players on the court right now for the Pirates, playing with 3 fouls.
Toure and a kick. Taylor. And it's going back to UConn.
It's too bad Toure did her work. She got Breanna Stewart off of her feet. Nice little head move, and that's what you got to do against UConn. We talked about how that wingspan is so long. You've got to be able to have some head fakes, movement in the basketball. Don't be going straight up with stuff, and the Pirates working hard. They're not able to come away with a bucket.
Kia Nurse ducks around. Tough shot. Well defended that time by Gray, who's playing with the 3 fouls. Margin for error basically non-existent right now for East Carolina with the limited bodies. Tuck, active hands with the steal. 16 turnovers now on ECU. High-low, Stewart the catch and the finish.
See each other so well. You know, and you don't even, they're not even communicating. You know, they're just, the eye contact is there for a half a second. They know where the other one's going to be. Stewart works hard early in the offense. And that allows Mariah Jefferson to be able to feed her that ball.
Great pointer. Look at Samuelson with the box out. She was dragged down, and it's a foul on Gray, the 4th on Devon Gray, the senior from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And now for this quarter on the Pirates.
Yeah, just trying to gain possession of the ball and being able to box out early on there, and Gray not able to get positioning on Samuelson, who's just a little bit taller, and you know, just getting out and really having a wide base on that rebounding frame.
Nurse, they went into Samuelson, and that opened a wide open 3 for Kia Nurse, her second trifecta.
Working the inside-outside game.
Last year's conference freshman of the year. Hasn't made a huge jump as a sophomore. Right now, UConn leading it 53-24. Tough shot for Taylor. Big rebound from Laramie, and she's fouled.
You know, and I think the toughest thing for the Pirates right now, the fact that, you know, they're working hard, getting that ball down low in the paint. Pretty good percentage area, but you're worried about who's hanging on you, and you know, those long arms are there in the passing lanes trying to take that ball away from you. That's what alters the shots and makes things so difficult for the opponent.
6 blocks for Stewart, speaking volumes right now. Samuelson, she was big in the first quarter, scored 15 points in the opening 10 minutes. Double foul at midcourt here. Joe Vasily steps in, and Samuelson separated from Laramie. That was away from the action.
Everybody just trying to get possession on the floor, and it's all about keeping your cool. Look at the upper part of your frame there as Samuelson just comes back in, trying to cut back across. Good job, preventive officiating.
Heather Macy's team coming off a big win on Wednesday at Houston that snapped a 6-game losing streak. Before then, they suffered back-to-back overtime losses. They were 9 of 14 in the first quarter against the Cougars. They closed shooting 60% in the fourth, and they held on. And you talk about the injuries, but also the close losses this year for East Carolina. That's the difference between maybe being in the top 5 or 6 in the American and then sitting where they are now, 4 and 10 in league play.
Well, and the way that the American has played out, Central Florida with a victory over SMU. Now, SMU was in the middle of the pack to start the day. It's just creating more of a logjam in there in the American, but the 2 previous contests, as you said, from the victory overtime and this time of year, it's really tough to swallow, but the schedule is so compact, especially this. You can't, there's no time to even dwell on it. You got to work on the next scout.
Recent injuries to Fanny Shudarosh and Alex Frazier, shoulder injuries. They're out. UConn's out in the run right now. Jefferson, Samuelson fouled. Toure going for the block shot. Samuelson will go to the line for the Huskies. Second trip here to Greenville. They lead by 29.
Boom, boom, boom.
Friends sing together. La 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 la. Friends do things together. La 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 la. Friends help you when you're in danger. Friends are people who are not strangers. Friends, friends, friends. La 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 la. Friends, 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 friends. La 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 la. Friends.
Fall in love with the outside. Marmot.
So, where are you guys?
Using the built-in Wi-Fi in Tina's new Buick.
Wow, that doesn't look like a Buick.
Okay, who wants smoothies?
Is that passion fruit Jeremy?
Yes, with bee pollen.
I'll take a passion fruit. Anybody else?
Current lessees, switch to Buick and get a low mileage lease on this Enclave for around $319 a month with just $319 due at signing.
2 yearly physicals down. Martha and Mildred are good to go. Here's your invoice, ladies. A few stops later and it looks like Big Ollie is on the mend. It might not seem that glamorous having an old pickup truck for an office or filling your days looking down the south end of a heifer, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Well, look at that. I had my best month ever and earned a shiny new office upgrade. I run on QuickBooks. That's how I own it.
Introducing Pizza Hut Stuffed Garlic Knots Pizza. An appetizer and pizza all in one. Mix the night in, feel like a night out.
Just started on the appetizer.
16 hand-rolled cheese stuffed garlic knot appetizers on a large one-topping pizza. Just $12.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
On Wisconsin! Huskers!
Concordia.
Gauchos!
Go Rebels.
You! Woo!
At Enterprise, we hire more college graduates every year than anyone else.
And many of us play college sports too.
From Cobbers to Wildcats.
From Bulldogs
to Silver Swords.
Do we have spirit? Yes, we do.
and we put it to work for you every single day.
That's the Enterprise way.
Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Join us right here on CBS Sports Network for more UConn action as the men take the court Thursday when head coach Kevin Ollie leads his troops into Tampa for a road test against USF Thursday at 7:30 Eastern, only on a 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Today, not going the Huskies' way.
No, not going the Huskies' way. 19-8 now is Kevin Ollie's team as they lost to Cincy 65-60. But USF has struggled this year. They actually lost earlier in the week here at East Carolina, but bouncing back nicely today in a victory against Memphis 80-71. So they'll be down in the Sun Dome to take on Connecticut. Of course, on the women's side, tomorrow Memphis is in town taking on Jose Fernandez's USF